What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow chilling like always with the two tiny vatos for life. Averno, Atlantis. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Bargain comic hauls is mostly what I do. A little bit of bad speculation here and there, but mostly I'm in it for the good comics at the good price, best prices I can get them in whichever format that may be. With that said, let me give you something to look at while I tell my little story. It's been a while since I posted a video because basically I got sick. I was not feeling so good for about a week, and then I was all right. I didn't feel bad, but I just had this cough I couldn't shake for like another 2.5 weeks. Now I don't want to make a video where I'm coughing and having to spit, and I had this chest congestion. It sucked. But anyways, I'm back. I'm feeling better. Happy. Hope everyone had a happy New Year and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. It kind of sucks that I wasn't feeling so well. I was feeling all right, but I had that shitty cough during the whole time. Anyways, so all of these books here were found in the My Comic Shop dollar bin, except for like one book, and I'll call that one out when I see it. Starting off with the indie stuff. This one here I never heard of before. To be honest, what really drew my attention was this Adrian Salmon having a really cool fucking last name. The art is pretty good, and he's the one who drew it. It looks a lot like the intro to Batman the Animated Series, The Faceless, a Terry Sharp story. Yeah, it looks like the cartoon. It looks like the animated series with like a little texture on it. Next up I got here is the Ripper, or just Ripper. I have like 1 or 2 issues of this. I have a soft spot for Aerosol for sure. This is number 5. I love those old Aerosol black and white indie comics. I think these early Rob Liefeld covers are pretty fucking cool. I am a Rob Liefeld fan. You could only see shades of Liefeld in this, but yeah, that's a Liefeld cover. I got this Demon Warrior. Again, these are all in the My Comic Shop dollar bin, which is slightly misleading because they are now $1.25 to ship. So they come out to $1.25 plus tax, so like maybe $1.30. I can't remember who showed this. I think it might have been the homie Triple Six. I think he might have showed that, and it has pretty good art. It's the art is actually not by it's not an Asian artist. It's like I think his name is Frankel. I don't want to spend time opening it up. This is the Hanging Man. I have the first part of this, and I enjoy the art. It is by damn it, I'm trying to blank on his name. Arthur Anson. So Arthur Anson, some of you guys may know him from he did a couple issues of The Dark Knight Returns. Not The Dark Knight Returns, Legends of the Dark Knight, where Batman fights a guy that kind of looks like Bruce Lee. And anyways, this is called The Hangman Chronicles of May's World. Yeah, I really like the art in this. It's very very detailed. I mean, I got to put my glasses on when I look at this one to really appreciate it. And again, Arthur Ranson, if you don't know him, check him out, man. He has some good art. There's one more little shot for you. So yeah, that's the Hangman issue number 2 of 2. So I got both of those now. And shout out to the other homie, Big SG, for putting me onto this book, Chlor. Here's number 3 of 3. I found by the Dark One. I have now found all 3 issues of Chlor in the My Comic Shop dollar bin. That has some badass art in it. If you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out. Blood Run, one shot. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of this Cardicelli character. This Cardicelli guy, artist. I have a couple other things that he's done. Really, wild style, kind of reminiscent of like a Jim Mahfood, maybe a Keith Giffen, Trencher style a little bit. I always thought these looked cool. This is the Fox from Red Circle. The only Red Circle series that I really picked up on the regular was Black Mask. But I always thought these looked cool with the Dean Haspiel art. I'm not sure who did that cover. Hey, I think it might be a Darwin Cook cover. Looks kind of different than what you normally see from Darwin Cook. Let me check that out real quick. I'm trying to be fast because I got a lot of books to go through and I don't want this to be too damn long. Yeah, that's a Darwin Cook cover. And the interior art is by Dean Haspiel. Looks kind of like more cartoony, kind of almost not quite Michael Avon Omi, but yeah, kind of more like a Darwin Cook. Bruce Timm kind of. I always thought these books looked fun. I never got to read any of them. Next up, we got The Black Coat, another title I always thought looked cool, and it's a number 1. Good art by Pancho Villa, Francesco Pancho Villa. The Black Coat, I thought the character looked cool. Looks like a colonial Batman or something. I think colonial's the right word. Get these out of the way before they fall. But yeah, the Pancho Villa art in that is pretty good. This is a super underrated run, in my opinion. It's from the acclaimed version of Shadow Man. Shout out to my man Riggs, the biggest Valiant fan I know. I keep telling him to give this series a try. I can understand if he wouldn't like it because the way they approach it, killing off the original Shadow Man in the very first issue in like a comical way. The first story arc of this volume of Shadow Man is actually that's number 10. Here's number 11. This Kingpin looking motherfucker. The first arc is by Garth Ennis and my man Ashley Wood. From there, Jamie Delano and Charlie Adler take over. You guys probably know Charlie Adler from Walking Dead. I read the first 2 story arcs, and the first one, the Ennis and Ashley Wood shit is fantastic. The Delano Adler art is really good. Not just the art, but the series is good. Being not a fan of the original Valiant, I like the new take on the character. If you guys, there's not a whole lot going on in this issue though. Anyways, if you guys were around in the late 90s, there was a Shadow Man Nintendo 64 game that was pretty popular, and it's based on this version of the character. Excuse me, instead of Jack Boniface, it's a guy named Zero. Random issue of Savage Dragon. I'm gonna pick that up for $1.25. I didn't have that one, so especially I'm trying to really fill in that first 100 issues, and then everything after that is just, you know, shits and gigs. And that's a big fucking run, 100 issues for me anyways. I don't have any 100 issue runs of anything. Here we got some Wildcats X-Men The Modern Age. I already have the Golden Age. Robinson, Adam Hughes. I don't think Adam Hughes did this cover. It says DMS. If anyone knows who DMS is, let me know. But Adam Hughes Interiors, which is pretty cool. I don't see that very often. And it's a 3D book. I can use those 3D glasses to read some other shit that I got anyways. I got another issue of Coffin Bound. This is number 4. I'm just trying to put that run together. Shout out to my man Rig, another fan of Danny. I don't know what Danny's last name is. It's DANI. I follow her on Instagram. She posts a lot of good art. Her stuff to me looks like there's a heavy Frank Miller influence. Maybe it kind of looks like Eduardo Rizzo. At the same time, kind of reminds me of Scott McDaniel's run on Daredevil. Looks like a lot of different stuff. But I like it. I'm very into it. So pretty much, I mean, if I see a book by Danny, I will pick it up just for the art if it's cheap. I think she's that good. Picked up a random issue for 2 reasons of Vanguard. This is number 3. Reason number 1, Joe Mad is on the art on this one. Reason number 2, Savage Dragon. You know, when else are you gonna get a chance to see Joe Mad drawing Savage Dragon? So I took it. Now I'm not the biggest Kelly Jones guy, but I thought this book looked really cool. Conan Book of, is it Thoth or Todd? Thoth? I don't know. I'm guessing it's Thoth, I think. I mean, it's a Conan book, so that Conan's usually a lot of fun. I wonder if my man Higgy Pop is watching this. Is this a good one? I know you're a Conan guy. Probably the biggest Conan guy I know. But there's a lot of Conan fans out there. But yeah, I'll say I like this. I think I like Kelly Jones' Conan more than I like his Batman. He draws some pretty good monsters too. You know, actually, now that I think about it, not too long ago, maybe a month ago or so, my son had asked me if I knew about Kelly Jones, and I was like, yeah, I know Kelly Jones. He's not one of my guys, but I did like his Dead Man. He drew a pretty fucking crazy looking Dead Man, and I think that Dead Man should look that way. Again, but his Batman, sometimes I like the way it looks, sometimes I don't care for it at all. I know there's a lot of fans of his Batman stuff. This is Nexus and Madman. I'm not sure if it's drawn by Allred or Rude. or both. Mike Barron, co-plot and script. Mike Allred, co-plot, Madman translation. Steve Rude, illustrator and cover artist. Okay, so it's drawn by Steve Rude. I've never read any Madman. I've read very little Nexus. So maybe this can get me into both guys. Art looks good, you know, Steve Rude. Looks like they're fighting some kind of Michael Jackson robots. I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty cool. Alright, so there's that. Showing all this Dark Horse stuff right now. Sin City, Hell and Back, A Love Story 2 of 9. I just bought another issue of this recently, but I mean, if I see a Frank Miller fucking Sin City book for $1, I'm probably gonna buy it, as long as I don't already have it. This is called Cormac Mac Art. I got this because I had been wanting. I think it might have been, I believe his name's Sleepy Reader 666, showing some E.R. Cruz Conan art. And this is E.R. Cruz, and it looks a lot like Conan. I guess his name's Cormac. So yeah, I grabbed that. Because those Conans by E.R. Cruz are not cheap. But yeah, this stuff looks pretty cool. And the last Dark Horse book I got was Ring of Roses. And I'm trying to remember why I bought this. I'm pretty sure it's for the art, but I can't remember. It might be Tim Sale. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. Sorry, I'm taking too long. 20 minutes went by quick. John Watkins, my man John Watkins. Very dark, gritty art, heavy on the shadows, which I like. I'm into that. But yeah, John Watkins, Ring of Roses, and I remember the synopsis actually sounded pretty good. So I should be able to go through the rest of this pretty quick. Everyone pretty much knows all this stuff. So, Shazam, Superman Shazam, First Thunder, number 1, and number 4. I already had 2 and 3, so I got to complete that. The Joshua Middleton art is the main reason I bought it. Got the Teen Titans dollar comic version, just because I have like 2 or 3 issues of the Judas Contract story. Orion. I'm picking up this series mostly. I like Walter Simonson, first of all. It has the New Gods characters, which I think are cool. Big selling point to me are these backup tales of the New Gods. This one by Dave Gibbons. Fight for Tomorrow, a Vertigo series with art by Dennis Cohen. It looks like a lot of street fighting in that. Martial arts, which I think Dennis Cohen draws pretty good from his from looking at his work on The Question. Static, was happy to find that in the dollar bin, my comic shop dollar bin. Casualties of War. I forgot what that guy's name is, something X. But yeah, John, if I remember correctly, John Paul Leon, rest in peace, one of my favorites, is still he's still on the pencils on this issue. So I'm trying to I want to get all the John Paul Leon issues, and then anything after that is just extra. This is pretty cool. Captain America and the Falcon, Mad Bomb 2. I like this art. Can't remember who did it. I'm trying to be fast about this. I don't think it was somebody I hadn't heard of, but it's Ramon Perez. And it looks pretty cool. It's a sequel to the I guess it's a sequel to the classic Kirby Mad Bomb story. Anyways, I wasn't familiar with it. I seen it. I did a little research on the artist. I liked the artist, so I said I'm getting it for $1. Kyle Baker's on the Truth, Red, White, and Black. I'm just trying to put together this this story. I have about I got about half the issues, so one more, and for $1. I don't usually see it for that cheap. I don't see it in the bins for that cheap. Another cat book, Price of Glory, number 4 of 4. I think I completed that. I think that was the last issue I needed. Steve Rude drawing one of my favorite characters, Cap. What am I going to do? You know what the fuck I'm going to do. Fantastic Four, Grand Design by Tom Scioli. Marvel Tales. Fantastic Four. I think this is reprints. Speaking of reprints, True Believers, Fantastic Four, reprinting the first appearance of Black Panther. I got that just because I want to compare it to the Marvel's Greatest Comics reprints. Yeah, this is so this book is reprints of Kirby stuff. Submariner's Revenge. So yeah, that's cool. And it's a nice thick book for $1 of Kirby reprints. Unfortunately, it's not on the best paper. I prefer Kirby on newsprint, definitely. But it still doesn't look bad. This is just run filler Agents of Atlas, number 4, number 5, and number 8. This is Machine Man 2020, which is just a reprint of the fucking dope-ass Barry Windsor Smith. And I was really happy because this has the best issue of that series is the last issue where BWS takes over on he's doing layouts and finishes, and I believe he's inking himself. And yeah, this just looks great. Like, it's not, and I'm really happy to see that this is not on the glossy stuff. This is on the newsprint, which I think looks fucking amazing. This has the big showdown between Arno Stark, Iron Man 2020, and Machine Man. But yeah, that's just an awesome fucking book. I'm really happy to have that. This is Star Wars Bounty Hunters Director's Cut. I really like the Steve McNiven art on that. And then I got some Wolverine, Sword Quest, and other True Believers. Unfortunately, it's on that paper that I'm not a fan of. Demon Days, another $1 issue. I'm have a real controversial take on this one. You guys probably never heard it before. I'm not crazy about everything she does, but I do like some of her stuff. I know a lot of people say that, but it's true. Like, I feel the same way. You know, I don't love everything she does, but you know, there's very few artists that I do. Anyways, Demon Days seemed like an interesting concept, and I'm curious to check it out. So for $1, and it's a number 1, that seems like a good testing point. This is X-Men Phoenix. I really don't know much about it, Legacy of Fire, except that my partner War.lock, check out the link to his channel in the description. He pointed out to me one time and told me, hey, if you ever see that, grab it for him. If I ever see it for cheap, grab it for him. So I did. It wasn't a $1 book. I did pay a couple bucks, but still less than cover price, you know? So, like I said, he had mentioned it. I don't know, maybe it goes for something. He has pretty good knowledge of key issues and stuff. So I'm going to give that to him very soon. Really happy to find this. I had this issue. I loved this issue. I'd rather have it normal, but it's in 3D and it was $1. Fuck it, I grabbed it. I mean, if that's the only way I can get it for now, that's how I'll take it. Maybe it's cool in 3D, who knows? The bag is still sealed. I'm gonna open it, believe that. And that's it. Still got it. Oh wait, let me show these real quick. So I got this at Target for $10, and I got this for $5.99 at DD's discounts. These are for my granddaughter. More this one. I don't know if that one is even fun to play with, but that'll be up to her to decide when she gets older if she wants to open these. And that's it. That'll do it. It is a long one. If you hung in there, thank you. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, congratulations. You got good taste. Show it by hitting that like, subscribe, share with your friends, make your coworkers watch, all that good kind of stuff. Definitely hit me in the comments with comments, questions, recommendations. I always enjoy the interaction, especially recommendations. You guys want to put me onto some shit, I'm always looking for new stuff. So yeah, I think this one's went long enough. Check out my IG, and again, happy New Year to everybody. Remember to get off the internet, read some fucking comics.